Hello everyone, my name is Marcelo Vedovatto. I'm an assistant professor here at LSU AgCenter, and I will be talking with you today about two technologies that we use for backgrounding calves. We'll be talking about trace mineral injection, and we'll also be talking about implants. So the first one is about trace mineral injections. We have several commercial products available to buy, to use. Most of the products contain four trace minerals, contain copper, zinc, selenium and manganese. Copper, zinc, selenium are the most common trace minerals that are deficient in our forages, so could be a good strategy apply those products in your animals. Why we apply these minerals by injection? How does it work when we apply a trace mineral injection in one animal? We always apply in a subcutaneous way, then it goes to the bloodstream, then it goes to the liver. The liver metabolizes these trace minerals and could store it for a few times. The time that is stored, it changes according to several things. Mainly about the trace mineral status that the animals are in the time that you apply this trace mineral injection, and also the concentration of those trace minerals in the diet that the animals are consuming. So we normally assume that after we apply these products, it will stay in the liver for about 1 or 2 months mainly. We have conducted one experiment here at LSU testing the application of trace mineral at weaning, and we evaluate immune system and also trace mineral status and also growth of those animals. And what we saw is that the application of this mineral didn't improve the growth in our scenario, but increased the status and also increased the immune system. So we guess that the reason why it did increase the body weight is because our animals were not deficient on those trace minerals. And also this product increased the immune system, but maybe this improvement on the immune system was not necessary for our scenario because we have a very healthy scenario here. So maybe in your operation, if your animals are deficient on trace minerals or you have a lot of disease going on, maybe applying that could be interesting for your animals. The best thing to know if it works or not for your operation is that you choose half of your animals and you apply, and half you don't apply, and then you measure growth to see if it definitely works for your animals or not. The cost of apply it today is about $2 to $3 per animal per injection. So if it increases the growth of these animals, probably it pays off. So I will be talking about growth promoter implants. Growth promoters implant is a group of products that we use to increase growth performance of animals. And these products, these compounds, it mimics some natural hormones that the body produces, mainly estrogen, progesterone and testosterone. So those three hormones, we have compounds that mimics those hormones in the body. So several companies produced some implants. They used some powder, so the compounds are powder, so they compress it and make some pellets. I will remove one pellet for you to show. So they are very small. So it is compressed. So we use those applicator that we call applicator guns. So each company produces one applicator, and we apply these implants in the back of the ear of the animals, and it keeps releasing the product for months or even for several months. So the lifespan of each implant depends of the brand of the implants. But we have some products that the lifespan could be 60 days until 400 days. So the lifespan is very variable according to the product that we use. Before we talk more about performance and how to use, I only want to talk about safety of using plants for animals. There are a lot of discussion about if it's safe or not using plants for cattle, especially because the society think that if we implanted the animals, we will have a beef with more hormones, and it could impairs or the health of the people that consume. And a lot of research was conducted on that. And we saw that when we compare a beef from one animal that received an implant compared to one animal that didn't receive, the concentration of the hormones is exactly the same. So it didn't increase the concentration of estradiol, for example, or estrogen when we apply these products. And even when we compare the concentration of estrogens with other products that we normally consume, for example, soybean products, the concentration of estrogen is much lower compared to soybean products. So besides society sometimes don't believe that it's safe, it's a very safe product that will not cause any problem to the people who consume the meat from those animals. Talking about types of implants that we have, there are three main components that we use it to make those implants. So we have the estrogens that mimics estrogen. We have the androgens that mimics the androgens, mainly testosterone. And we also have the progestins that mimics the progesterone. And inside of each group there are several other products that match each one of these components. For example, for estrogens, in the group of estrogens, we have estradiol benzoate, estradiol 17 beta, and zeranol. For the androgens that mimics testosterone, we have testosterone propionate and trenbolone acetate. And progestin, we have the synthetic progesterone. So there are three groups, and inside of each group there are several components that we could use to mimic those hormones. Some companies use only one group, and some companies use the combination of two or three of these components. And also the concentration of each product change according to each company. So today we have more than 20 implants available to buy. Talking about performance of using those implants. There are a lot of research evaluating implants on several classes of animals, and we see that the application of it could increase from 8 to 20% the average daily gain of the animals. So today is the most efficient technology that we have to increase performance are implants, because we don't have any additive that could increase from 8 to 20% the average daily gain. Recommendations regarding to when apply these implants. For nursing calves, we recommend that we follow the prescription of each implant, but normally we apply from 1.5 months to 4 months of age. We recommend that you never apply at birth, because if you apply at birth, it will affect the hormones development of those animals, and you could have problems. These animals could have problems. So never apply at birth, but you could start apply at 1.5 months to 4 months of age. And then you could also apply at weaning. So that is for backgrounding calves, is normally a good strategy apply at weaning if you intend to slaughter male and females. What about males that we intend to keep for breeding? Should we apply or not? We do not recommend that you apply for males that you intend to keep for bulls, because these products normally impairs the reproductive tract to develop for males. What about heifers that we intend to keep as a replacement heifer? Should we implant or not? And there are a lot of concern if they will get pregnant, if they were implanted or not. There are a few research on that, and in all the research that was conducted, if you apply on those animals during the nursing time, so between 45 days to 60 days or 90 days, and then again at weaning, it will not impair anything on conception rate of those animals. But if you apply at birth, or if you apply later, during the time that they are reaching puberty, for example, about 12 months of age, it could decrease a lot the conception rate of those animals. So if you wanted to apply on heifers, so apply during the nursing time and the maximum on weaning, not later than that. Let's talk about economics of implanting or not implanting. As I said, today this is the technology that is more profitable that we have. So normally each dollar that we invest on implants, it will return to you in about $15 or $20 back, because it will increase the performance of your animals. We only recommend that you don't implant if you are in a program that will pay you to do not implant. For example, natural program, organic programs that requires that you don't implant. But if you are not on those programs, it's a very safe technology. It will not left any residue to the beef that is produced, and you increase the performance of your animals. Let's talk about the procedures to implant these products. So the first thing is read the labels of each product, because each product has one applicator gun. We have two here. We have one that we use for males, one that we use for females, so we use different implants to each group, each class. So the first thing that you need to do is get used with the applicator to know exactly how it works. Then you need properly restrain the animal in the squeeze chute. After that, you need clean the back of the ear of your animals, especially if they have some mud. So you could use a knife blade to keep, or you could use some solution as some disinfection solution to clean the back of the ear. Then you clean also the needle of the applicator. Then you slide the needle under the skin in the of the ear and insert it truly. Then you pull the trigger to deposit the implant. It will deposit the implant in the ear and withdraw it completely. Then you could feel the implant site to ensure that the pellets were correctly deposited, not branched up or not crushed. So if it's crushed, you need to check if you are applying properly, or maybe you are going so fast. So you need to do it more carefully. Then you return the applicator to the tray and clean it up. So those are just some general recommendations on how to apply those. So those were the two technologies that we talked about, background in calves that could improve the profitability of your operation. I hope this information is useful for you, and if you have any question, please contact us. Thank you.